Commander Barr.
Quiet, Hollywood. You are witnessing mankind's first contact with an alien race.
Yes, and I'm ready to shake their hand.
Welcome back to my dark corner of this sick world. We'd appreciate more likes and subscribers.
But of course this is of no interest to you. It's just my problem.
Star Odyssey is the fourth of Alfonso Brescia's sci-fi series, following War of the Robots, which we reviewed a little while ago, but you really don't need to know what happens. All that matters is that this is the return of the He-Man robots. This time joined by more impressive robots.
Great integrated circuits. What's that thing?
Alongside Star Wars rip-offs and casual sexism.
And it's not the girl. It's a brain of great intelligence.
Which is what you expect from 1960s Italian sci-fi. But this was made in 1979.
These robot women.
One thing to flag, the version we watched, which seems to be the most widely available, has clearly been edited in the wrong order. It's not a major thing, just a couple of scenes. So I'm addressing events in the order I assume they were meant to happen and presumably did in the Italian original, because I like how I think this was meant to open.
Ladies and gentlemen, the auction is now open.
With an auction of planets.
I bid 1 million credits.
One of particular interest.
It's known as Earth.
And its new owner, Kress, is clearly not planning to be a good landlord.
Millions of slaves just waiting to have their thoughts erased.
He goes to check out his purchase.
Widespread traces of pollution due to chemical combustion and nuclear waste.
The aliens are guilting us. Despite this...
Sol 3 is even better than I thought it was when I bought it.
Bit of a fixer-upper, but I can flip it. Earth's only hope is Professor Maury, which is a shame.
Because he's too independent, stubborn, and undisciplined.
Fortunately, they have an in. Lieutenant Hollywood Carrera.
That fellow who acts as if he were a superstar in a TV series called Fighting Hero of the Galaxy.
Hollywood lives up to his name.
That would mean betraying my duty as a soldier.
And is dating the professor's niece, Irene.
Professor Maury, we're faced with disaster.
I've glued my fist to my waist. The professor will help, but only on his own terms, getting his old team back together, plus Hollywood, whom he hypnotizes.
Yes. You're right. Of course I'll do it.
Using his superior brain power, which is also handy for opening cupboards. Not sure it's a massive time saver. The other key member of the team is Dirk Laramie.
Dirk Laramie?
Dirk Laramie, another hypnotist who uses his powers to cheat at cards. And who is Irene's ex, setting up the obligatory love triangle.
You used to kiss a lot better. It's the fault of that soldier, Holly.
First things first, they need to rescue rogue chemists Bridget and Sean from space jail.
Thanks for reanimating me.
Then there's acrobatic robots versus wrestlers fighter Norman, who brings along a robot he salvages from a scrap heap.
Damn you, Norman, you interfering warm-blooded animal. Who authorized you to reactivate me?
Robot Howard the Duck.
Why can't two poor robots commit suicide in peace?
He and his girlfriend are here following a joint suicide pact.
Are we in robot heaven?
Of course there's a robot heaven. Where would all the calculators go? Tilt and Tilly have powers of their own.
I'll try to hit him with this pole.
Hey, Tilt! On guard! Are you crazy?
I'm enjoying reviewing this a hell of a lot more than I enjoyed watching it. Laramie's 10 is now assembled.
What counts is that our whole team has been reformed once more.
But the aliens have been busy collecting slaves.
1,600 dark-skinned units of various age groups have been collected.
Uncomfortable, but they have been collecting slaves from other countries as well.
Starting with those farmers in United Africa, then the Arabs, the Russians, and now the Japanese.
It's only a matter of time before they reach the West. Bridget and Sean set to work finding ways to penetrate the aliens' Iridium armor, while Professor Maury makes psychic contact with Kress.
I just felt a contact with an alien brain. A very powerful one.
I sense something, a presence I've not felt since...
But now the alien robots attack. And despite still being the most destructible, indestructible robots in the universe, our heroes are forced to take drastic measures.
There's no trace of life in these bodies.
By playing possum.
They went away because they thought we were dead, but...
It was a famous victory. Now, Bridget and Sean make a breakthrough.
We done it at last!
It's been almost an hour. Unfortunately...
The anti-Iridium. It's unstable.
But it's fixed by the robots.
You see, less than 1% antimony and the compound has become stable.
Oh, Tilt, you're so clever.
More or less justifying their presence. But Irene and Maury have been captured, so our heroes attack.
They're pretty delicate, these androids, huh?
I had noticed. But so has Kress.
You will all die in atrocious agony.
The temperature's rising rapidly.
What will they do? They leave. Obvious, really.
Quick!
Come on, Irene. Despite the anti-Iridium weapons, the attack on the alien fleet has gone badly until...
Professor Maury is slowing down their drive system with telepathy.
This movie is constantly fighting against the fact that everything would have gone better if Maury had just worked with the authorities from the start.
What?
The love triangle is resolved.
Even in the great days of Hollywood, no movie star ever died so heroically.
I suspected she was going to end up with Laramie, but Hollywood's death will still be hard on Irene.
You survived.
Wow. He was only here because the professor hypnotized him. Battle won, Earth saved. But what about the slaves?
Watch out you don't hit the craft with the prisoners. We'll have to try to force it to land.
I was happy to just assume that was successful, but at the end, Bridget and Sean pursue the alien fleet.
We're right on his tail, Dirk. We won't give up if he goes to the end of the universe.
The movie ends with Earth once again up for auction, being sold by Kress. And...
The agreement was 50% plus the prisoners.
never mind the fact that two of our heroes are taking a cut in the sale of Earth. As far as I can see, this means that Earth claimed victory without having recovered the 1 million slaves that Kress took.
Blasted.
Very dark ending to an amusingly bad movie.
I finally remembered why we wanted to commit suicide. Because you could never prove your love by going all the way with me.
Thanks for watching. Throw a poll at the like button. Has anyone seen this in Italian? Does it make more sense? Let us know in the comments below.
Show him your pass.
All right.